The Passover is a foreshadow of how God will save his people from sin. So Jesus Christ is the Passover lamb. In Exodus, we are told that Moses commanded the Israelites to place the blood upon their doorposts, and when God sees the blood, that he would pass over it. Yet he would strike Egypt, killing the firstborns. What we can see from this is 3 points. One, that the Israelites, like the Egyptians, were sinners, and an atoning work had to be done, meaning that a lamb had to be slain and blood placed upon their doorposts, because like the Egyptians, they were sinful. So even through the Passover, we get to see God's justice, but we also get to see the mercy of God. Secondly, the atoning work. Something or someone had to die. And in this case, the foreshadow used here was actually a lamb. So someone had to die, and this here points towards the gospel in the work that Jesus Christ would have done upon the cross. Lastly, we understand that within the blood was like the same blood that the Israelites placed upon their doorposts. And hence we see in Leviticus where persons are commanded not to consume blood. Currently, men are dead in their sins and they're without life. But through Jesus Christ, persons are given life and life abundantly. To conclude, we see that the Passover feast was not only something to be celebrated by the Israelites, but sojourners who were actually passing through were actually able to keep the feast. What this tells us is that God's Passover, or his work in freeing men from sin and death, isn't only towards the Israelites, but it's also towards anyone who would come. These sojourners were Gentiles. So God's atoning work is not only for Jews, but anyone who would come.